think I just like did it because I was gifted it, but I stuck with it because became like obsessed with it.
Around the docks with Dad, so kind of eventually just got into diving and had all this stuff for me to get in the water, and so I did that and went to Hawaii and got certified.
Recently traveled to the Bahamas to go diving with hammerheads and tiger sharks, and that was a whole reason. There was a whole reason to be there and go diving. That's all I did was just dive with sharks, so that was the purpose there.
My favorite dive was probably when I got certified in Hawaii. It's a lot nicer down there. There's a lot more creatures and like eels and rays and sharks. Like, got to jump in the water with a snorkel, go see a hammerhead shark. That was pretty cool.
Memorable because there was so much biodiversity, meaning there's all kinds of fish, invertebrates, corals. I mean, all the colors as much as your mind can comprehend. Like, it looks like Blue Planet.
Yeah, wreck of the Mariposa out there at Mariposa Reef. There's still remnants of it out there. I went and looked at the old boiler that's left out there. It was never recovered. The vessel was, they left it there after that wreck. So it's been there for over 100 years. It's really cool to go look at. It's a really technical dive, a lot of current, a lot of kelp, but it's still, the Mariposa, steamship Mariposa is still down there. It's kind of flattened out, but it's still neat to go see the old steel plates from that shipwreck.
And the visibility really sucks in the summertime, like barely seeing in front of your face, like maybe a foot, 2 feet. That's a real struggle, so like claustrophobic, it's probably not a good idea. But it's just like kind of trying to remember your surroundings when you can't see anything.
During the summertime, the silt is really bad. Visibility is, maybe a foot at best. You can't see anything. You're doing everything essentially by braille. You're feeling what you're trying to accomplish underwater.
Cleaning boats, minor repairs, and kind of inspections and recovery of some like tools and things that people need they dropped.
I'm a dive master, meaning I'm like an assistant instructor and a scientific diver.
Usually gill netters. The fishing fleet goes out and catches fish, and they occasionally get their gill net caught in their prop, and we will run out to the fishing fleet and cut the gill nets out of their props so they can continue fishing and make money. Going into an area that you may walk past every single day, like the dock. You go on the dock, you walk by it, you can look down, you can see the water, but what's underneath that water, 99% of the people in Wrangell will never see.
Also being able to go to places where not many people can go to and share what I see.
An opportunity. I mean, not many people in Wrangell at least go down and explore down there. It's just like it's a different world.
Life-saving equipment, and if that were to malfunction, I would really need to know my stuff in order to get myself out of that situation.
So you're on life support equipment in an environment underwater where if your equipment fails, it can be really bad for you. So you need to make sure that your gear is well maintained, and because it is your life support equipment. It's the equipment that's going to keep you alive while you're underwater. We do a lot of salvage diving. That's mainly what we're doing, just commercial diving. I would really like to get more into recreational diving just for fun. I have another diver, Ian. He does all the bottom cleanings of boats. He's taking over some of the jobs that I would normally do.
Do it. I mean, it's fun, it's really cool. But it is challenging. I dived with my old dry suit and it was leaking really bad, and had to swim back like 20-pound zincs. I need to bolt them on the bottom of the boat. That was pretty challenging.
I was able to get myself untangled from that rope, and it kind of took me by surprise. I was just swimming along and got tangled up, and I wasn't able to move up or down. So that was a pretty scary dive.
I mean, it's scary when you're underwater and you can start feeling like the air, not getting it. Your tanks have ran out, so that's pretty scary.
The environment that you're diving in is constantly trying to kill you.
Get to see them in their environment, and then it's just so cool that I like read all about, you know, this like one specific species, and it's there in front of me and I get to interact with it.
Off City Dock, go explore out there. There's old steamship China. Just go out there and just see stuff that nobody else will have an opportunity to see. It's unexplored. It's just amazing that you can just go out there and see all these areas that are right there. They're so close, but 30 feet underwater, nobody's seen it before.
I'm a cheaper option, more practical than bringing it out to the travel lift and lifting it up and spending money on that.
The fishermen can get towed back into town. They can go on the grid, wait a couple tide cycles. They could go up to the harbor and get pulled out, but it puts them out of commission for days, where we can go down, do a 20-minute dive, get their props unfouled, and get them back to fishing. So it's really important. We can get in and do jobs that most people couldn't do and get those guys back to making money and fishing.
It's interesting how like on land I'm super scattered and really unorganized, and then underwater I can just focus and do a task.
What I do enjoy about being underwater is I'm by myself exploring, and it's actually really relaxing underwater when I'm there. It's just, there's no other worries. You're only worried about doing the job at hand.